Alright, we're crocking again. What's the beef with GOG? GOG just doesn't have as many features as Steam. It's still fine. It seems like it's okay. I wanted to see what the update was. I didn't have an easy way to do that. It's fine. It's alright. So we go from Yoshi to Croc, which is exactly the evolution. Great noise. It's like, I want Yoshi 64. No, we have Yoshi on your PlayStation. Normally, I like the old graphics, maybe a little bit better, but in the underwater areas, the remaster stuff is really good. I always wondered why he wears a backpack. I mean, more characters in platformer should wear a backpack, so they could store their coins and crystals and tchotchkes and puzzle pieces and stars and Viagra. That's what the butt is for. That's true, but then they would be the butt of many jokes. Shit. Oh, man. Does anyone have Croc's voice slowed down? By chance? Like, at the original pitch? So I could hear kersplat! Shit. Oh, man. Pain. Okay. Neptuna? Yeah, that's funny. I'm pretty sure, there's a Pixie song where he says, "Oh, old Neptuna's only daughter. Crack, crack, crackety Jones." That's a lyric. Neptua. I definitely didn't say that. To think this game came out when the Beatles were still together. Oh, okay. Chat member lives in an alternate history. Got it. No. Oh. Okay. Oh, it was a fish all along. A tuna, even. I don't think I 100%ed that level, chat. I missed the flowers, the red coins, and the stars. There we go. Let me grab that little fella. If this game was like, you know, double the length, twice the girth, I probably wouldn't want to finish it. But considering it's like kind of a short game, I think I could finish it today even, maybe. I feel like it's worth it. Definitely a simplistic platformer. It's like, you know, even when it comes to like something like Spyro, you're not gonna get that kind of shit. You're gonna get even more simple. But it's fun. It's a good little platformer. I like it. It's tough. Yeah, a couple levels I died a ton. Ran out of all of my lives. What's your favorite 90s animal fella mascot in terms of design or gameplay? Mario, yeah. It's my favorite creature. I mean, usually Banjo. I just love Banjo-Kazooie so much. Spyro, I didn't play in the 90s, but that became the remakes proved to me that those games were, like, incredible. Sorry, buddy, I can't rescue you. You know what, chat? There's a perfect moment for this I would like to share with you. I should have had this prepared, but here. I think this is the clip. It's a little longer of a clip than I expected, but it's very important that I play this. Trust me, this is going to be a really good bit. Like, maybe one of my best. Oh no, it looks like I cannot rescue you. Well, that's a shame.
The drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your...
I won't forget you, buddy.
I know that's a... Yeah, it's not worth it. That was terrible. I know that's like some TikTok meme or something, but can I just ask, what movie is that fucking from? And why does it seem like Tom Hardy is being held hostage to deliver that line? It's Venom 3? I won't forget you, buddy. The song, yeah, the song makes it a little bit better too. What was the name of the Pimps Don't Commit Suicide movie? That is Southland Tales, starring Dwayne the Cock Johnson. I won't forget you, buddy. I actually would like to never watch that movie, so I never get context. I just don't want to know why that music is playing and why he's delivering that line like that. I don't want to. And then that smile, man. And you know what's weird about Tom Hardy? I kind of for a while felt like he was one of the best actors of his kind. And now he just makes Venom movies. Like, he really seemed like he was going to be one of the, like, the big actors of his generation. Oh, he's not doing any more Venom movies. Okay. Okay, gotcha. He just made Mobland, and it's pretty good. Okay, good. The context is he's telling his buddy he won't forget him. Thank you. I've seen Super Kiwi 64, yeah. I played it, even. Like an earlier demo, but yeah. I just don't know how people played this game with the tank controls of the original. What brave souls existed in the 90s that played this with its original control scheme? Holy fuck. It's not as bad as you think. Okay, I went to switch to tank controls and that just happened. I'm not gonna blame the game. That was 100% my fault. Back then, we learned to drive our characters. See, that would have been tough for me, because I didn't play a lot of PlayStation 1 platformers. But going from Mario 64 to any of the PlayStation platformers at the time would have been... Well, maybe not any, but Bubsy 3D comes to mind. I think it would have been tough to go back from that. Oh, I was in the right spot earlier. Crash Bandicoot wasn't bad on PlayStation. No tank controls. No, you know what? I played Crash. I had a lot of Crash demos. I might have even played the full game. I just didn't care for it. It just annoyed me when I would go to make jumps and I would like be off by like a millinano inch. It was also too difficult for me. I was babby, so I guess it didn't work. And then, like I said, I played Crash 4 and it really, really frustrated me. And then when I went back to play some earlier Crash games, I was like, these are okay, but they're still not my favorite. I like Spyro way better. I would have enjoyed Spyro a lot as a kid if I had that. But then when when the remakes came out, I played them and they were great. Do I have all of them? I'm missing one. Whoa, God. Oh my God, no. You like magnetically attached to the platform. I just don't want to do this level anymore. Fuck you, cock! No! That was fucking awful. Croc dev heard you cock out. I said Croc. I said fuck you, Croc. I didn't mean it. I was just angry. God damn it. How does this keep happening? When I played this game last week, I also said something rather uncouth and disturbing because I was dying in the game. What is that? Come on. Dev is not here, I lied. Why would you do that? Do you think you ever genuinely alienated a dev outside of the recent incident? Are you talking about Croc? I don't think... Yeah, I don't know. Have I? Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Yeah. That one game. There's more than one. I mean, listen, I've alienated devs that gave me keys, like AAA devs as well, but you know, if a game launches and there's bugs and stuff and I call them out and that's enough for a dev to get shitty. I'm not going to say I was always the best at discussing the flaws of a video game, because I wasn't, and I wasn't always as sensitive about trying to be fair, because games are a nightmare to make, and it's something of a small miracle when a game actually comes together. Oh, Psychopomp. Well, again, the thing that's crazy is I liked the game. I actually did enjoy what I was looking at. I just didn't gel with it the way people wanted me to. And we could blame each other all day, chat. I could blame the chat members. Chat members can blame me. At this point, I'll accept... Okay, cock in the balls. What is this fucking garbage? Alright. At this point, I'm willing to accept the L and say that, I fanned fires that didn't need to be fanned. And I'm fine with that. But yeah, I mean, I could also... I've been around the block long enough to start getting... to pick up on some vibes and, you know, some rancid stuff. And whether or not that was real or imagined, that's what happened. So, but the game itself was completely fine. It was a little bit slow. There was some stuff in it that I was like, this is fine, but maybe not something I want to play in full. Because people were recommending it like it was the best thing ever. And I was like, yeah, this is okay. And then when I started killing characters, people were like a little upset. And, you know, we could go over the incident. Like I said, I'm happy to admit that I played that game fucked up. And then I made it worse. But I think people pretty much got to the point where they admitted that they didn't like the way I was playing the game. So I'm good. I don't really like playing stuff like that very much. He killed Toriel. I did kill Toriel, that's true. Yeah, in my full playthrough of Undertruth. Good bit. But no, I mean, listen, also, the way I may criticize a game, I'm still not... I'm not, like, always good. And I want to make sure when I play a game, I can be fair about it and be like, well, yeah, it's probably tough to make something like this. I wish it was better. Sometimes it's kind of obvious where a game could improve, and sometimes it's just a difference of opinion. And sometimes don't you know the black tank top people that Red Letter Media talks about, like the Neil Breens of the world, like a black tank top movie? That happens in games too. And sometimes it's hard to give constructive criticism because the black tank top is on. So, yeah, I mean, I think there's going to be times where even this, like, there's stuff in this game that I don't love. There's some annoying little fucking things that are like, ugh. But that's also what the game was like 25, 30 years ago. So. But also, if you've been working on a game, like, let's say, whether or not you're the remake team, or, you know, Croc was your baby growing up. Your baby. Oh, I have to get the silver key as well. I wish the keys were color coordinated properly. Maybe they are, and I'm just not noticing it. Alright, we'll get the other one. You have to loop around for the key. But yeah, I mean, it's up to a dev to interpret, you know, the criticism or to get like really upset about it. That's you know, sometimes it's up to me to say the right words, and sometimes there's just, you know, people don't see eye to eye. But yeah, I can definitely tell you I've pissed dev off a couple times in the 15 years I've been playing indie games. The Half-Life 2 RTX thing, for example, I had some criticisms of the lighting because I felt like it started to look very much contrary to what I thought Half-Life 2 should look like in a couple spots. And the devs were like, oh god. Some of them were in chat, and they were like, this is not final, it's going to be changed, it's going to be worked on. And there's a new version of Half-Life 2 RTX, and you know what? It looks a lot better. But I also try to see the positives, if at all. Like, there's times where a game may not have... Like, I don't want to play it for more than one time, but there's some cool stuff. So, you know, if I do that, and then I'm like, this game actually sucks big dicks, and the developer gets mad, understandable. Just make better games, forehead. Yeah, well, it's not easy. God, game dev is not easy. When someone criticizes your baby, your first instinct is to defend it. Your baby. Well, I've worked on albums. It's not the same thing as a game, but I've spent upwards of 2 years working on an album. And then someone could just in a comment go, this is actual dog shit. Who does this guy think he is? You and I mean, it's part of the creative expression of releasing something. Even there are people that were out there saying Dark Side of the Moon was trash. There are still people that would be like, oh yeah, Dark Side of the Moon, overrated garbage. On like a Twitter thread about like classic albums. You know, maybe they heard like half of the song. But when you release something into the world and you work hard on it, you want it to do well, but that's not life. So your heart must harden. And the thing about criticism too is it can actually And I'm just, excuse me for vomiting, for word vomiting, and if this is a boring conversation to talk about while I'm playing Croc. I apologize. But you know what? Criticism can be really useful, but could also be a death knell. You cannot make everyone happy. And not every piece of criticism is useful. And if you go so far out of your way to address every concern, you're going to water down your stuff. But if you go so far out of your way to spite the critics, you're also going to end up with something that could be potentially a turnoff. Fucking goddamn it. Why do we still have lives? Take the secret platform exit for more lives. Vinny, that's the deepest shit I ever heard. Thanks, man. I wasn't talking about Croc. I was talking about like real life. Someone said, I saw a video on YouTube that was a 9-hour critique of Phantom Menace. Every single scene basically got a breakdown. Way overkill for sure. On the world's most criticized film, too. I did see that, I think. I'm pretty sure I watched that, but it was like background noise kind of shit. And it's like, yeah. Phantom Menace is a pretty divisive movie. And at this point, you just have to go with it and just say, you know what? It is what it is, and it's silly, and it's got some baffling decisions in it. Enjoy it. Or don't. But yeah, 9 hours is fucking crazy for Phantom Menace. And by the way, the crazy thing is, here's the thing. I think I watched that, and I remembered none of it. So, that is all gone. All of that information is just gone. But that's the crazy thing, is that you could actually, any one of you right now could make a 12-hour critique of Phantom Menace right now. I don't know what new stuff you could add to the conversation, but you could do it. 42-hour documentary of the Beverly Hillbillies. Holy fucking shit. Is it that deep? Them hillbillies, are they? I don't know, maybe there's a lot more to them than I remember. Shit. How would you feel if someone did a comprehensive critique of every Vinesauce stream? My streams are fucking garbage. I would never watch that. They would, like, I can only kind of be who I am. You know, I could pretend to be someone else. But it's funny because this is the most low-effort thing anyone can do, is just hit live with a video game. Imagine if I took critique of that, and it was like, oh god, fuck, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Shit! Gotta fucking play the game better and talk about fucking Fortnite. Shit! Every Vinesauce stream, so it's like 10,000 hours long. No, it's like several years long. What about for every Red Fox song? Well, I've already heard a lot about everything, and I can still really only do what I do. I'm almost 40. Like, I'm not gonna pivot to like EDM or like, you know, I don't know how much extra stuff I could do. I'm already, you know, by doing shows where we're improving a little bit. My singing is getting a little better here and there. My playing is getting a little better. I feel really good about the next batch of songs. But, I mean, I'm playing a genre that's, for all intents and purposes, kind of, like, defunct for a lot of people. So I'm not exactly out here trying to impress, like, everyone. You know? Just kind of doing my thing. If people like it, they like it. We're playing a 150-person venue on Friday. And it sold out in a day. So, to me, that's, like, a pretty fucking massive success. I feel really good about that. And that's it. If that's all it ever is, that's phenomenal. Like, I'm good with that. I'm really, you know, I'm really happy. But if someone, you know, issues, like, if there's, like, a critique of every song, like, oh, he could have went to this note, or he could have sang this, or this lyric is shallow and pedantic and insists upon itself. Yeah, that's what it will be. And it will hence be forth as well. God. Oh god. Oh god. Elmo, please. That was the fucking Tickle Me Elmo that was set on fire. Oh, come on, no! Would you ever do a Beck-style album a la Garbage Land? Maybe not a full album. When it comes to a song like that, it was kind of an accident. I was just playing something and I told Joe, I was like, this sounds like Beck. And then he was like, I was like, if you just put like a hip-hop beat to this, it would sound like a Beck song. And then he literally just loaded up a hip-hop beat, and then we just did it in like a day and a half. So it was kind of an accident. I didn't say to myself, I shall now write a Beck song. Which made it more fun, because if it was, you gotta be shitting me. If I die, I have to do the whole level all over again. I really don't want to do that, chat. I won't forget you, buddy. The original had like 4-second load times, so falling off and dying isn't really accounted for. What would you say is your deepest song? I hope you don't mind if I forgo questions is similar to that. Yeah, I don't think that's something that you want to hear me talk about necessarily, or would it be something I would even want to start thinking about? But here, look, I'll give the comedy answer. And I'll say vomit in the ball pit. Or, if you want to talk about deep in another way, roid rage. Was the ball pit really that deep? In my memory, it was. Between the cheeks of love was pretty deep. See, now we're on the right track. Little guy. I got you, little guy. I won't forget you, buddy. Sorry. It's just, I don't... It doesn't even sound real. Like, the fucking ADR he did for that, it just doesn't sound real. Lava chicken. Well, first we got the lava, then we got the chicken, motherfucker. Makes $30 million opening night. $135 million? Crazy. A sequel may already be in the talks. Crazy enough. Not crazy. I mean, that movie didn't even have to be good, and it's not, really. I mean, it kind of is, and it's okay in a couple areas. Anyway, I did my review. You can watch it if you haven't heard it already. But, yeah, all that needed to be on the movie was the word Minecraft. I'm surprised this hasn't happened 8 years ago. Okay. I don't even know what happened there. What happened, chat? Why did it kill? I died? The movie was in development hell for 11 years. That explains it, I guess. Let's not die this time. Did you ever watch Devil May Cry on Netflix? No. Not really interested. Sadly not adapted very well. Oh. Yeah, I've heard it wasn't great, so... Even so, there's good shows I haven't watched, so I'm not gonna just go watch Donkey in his leather jacket. Oh, you son of a fucking bitch. consider farming some lives. Where do you even do that? I don't know. Is there like a special life farming spot? You can't really farm lives well in this game. Box fight level in World 1 has 6 or so lives hidden right at the start. Okay, I'm getting conflicting information. Great. Yeah, there's like jump jank in this game. It's minimal, but once in a while, like I'm at the edge. Like I'm trying to be the edge master. And the fucking Croc jumps like a second too late. You gotta be eating balls. Why isn't he using flutter jump? Oh god, I wish there was a flutter jump in this game. Oh. Okay, I just really cannot die here. The hit animation on enemies is profoundly unsatisfying. It's just, there is none. And then there's no death animation for Croc. You just die. Listen, this game is very early PlayStation 1 platformer. And as such, it makes perfect sense that some of these things aren't here. But it just feels unfinished. It's a faithful remake. It's not even a remake, it's just a remaster. I mean, you know, it's not really... I mean, the controls are the best part. Obviously, resolution, frame rates, all that. course, but yeah, the controls being not tank controls are huge. But if they wanted to, like, actually get in there and really add some stuff, yeah, they needed to probably have it so that when you hit an enemy, it's actually satisfying and gives you proper feedback. We're leaving. We're leaving. So what level was it that chat member was saying there are lives at? In World 1, boxing level 1v2, there's a stone right at the start you can enter. Huh? You can break, there's a stone right at the start you can break to enter. Oh. Oh, that's why. Because there's worms. Croc has worms. Do you get to keep the lives? You do. Okay. Cactus Jack's Ranch. 2-4 is easier, you don't have to deal with enemies. Okay, good to know. Very nice! Man, you do kind of magnetically attach to the platforms. It's very, very weird. For a game that doesn't really hold your hand too much in terms of the jumping, at least, like that, At least there's some extra lives here. Please don't. What do you do this for, Croc? Please, you Croc sucker. Oh. I'll just keep getting that one. Does it have, like, cactus nipples? Chad, I'm telling you. Look, 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 there they are. There they are. They're pointy. Oh. Is this the final world, chat? Final world, it's gonna rip you a new one. I'm not gonna even bother going for the, bonus shit. Oh, your fucking lives max out at 9. There's an extra world like Yoshi. Yeah, apparently if you get all the stuff, you can unlock some new levels. I'm not planning on doing that. No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm very much... very good. Thank you. The fuck? What? This is physics, chat. This is just how it is. Wait, I should be able to grab onto that. Motherfucker. Here I am, I'm like, I'm not getting any of the bonus stuff. This is the bonus stuff. That wasn't bonus stuff, that was actually mandatory. Mandatory fun. Do not. I need a drink. Oh no. Well, I guess now it's Croc, Legend of Gobbos. Have you played any of the TAC games, even just a demo or a corruption? I played it on a Forgotten Mascot segment that I did! I love how when you enter a new area, you just fall. That's cool. What the fuck are you talking about? Can we get a clip of that? The hitbox is bugged in the remaster and mirrored. That can't be. How? Okay. Great. Well, about to lose all my lives. All those 9 lives gone. I'd like to rescind any and all association with Croc. Where's the lives in this one? Well, you know, and then, like, what sucks is you almost have to farm these lives. Because that was like, those hitboxes were so bad. That I wouldn't feel comfortable going in there with less than 20 lives at this point. Just raw dogged it every time and game over. That's fun. Well, how the fuck do you do it then? It seems like the window of success is very, very small. It's a remaster bug. It's not like that in the original. You have to jump over the chasm. Jump chasm. Did you switch back to the original? No, I'm doing... You can press select, and you can see the difference. It's not, you know, it's not the same thing. It's just a kind of an emulated version of what the original is like. Just the original assets more than anything else, not like gameplay-wise. Oh, you can get more than 9 lives. I thought 9 was the max. I think I got one guide. Fox in Space raid? Oh, wow. Thank you. Jesus. I'm getting crocked by this game, if anyone is still around from that raid. Okay, surely that's enough lives. Are you, Rob? I'm watching someone's video that someone linked in chat. You literally, you gotta jump. You have to jump at the last second. Okay. How did you say the entire world got one guide into believing Faceball 2000 was a 16-player game? No, I didn't hear about that. That sounds horrifically boring. It is a 16-player game. Okay. Okay, got it. Got it, got it, got it. There's got to be a secret of some kind on the other side of this tower, but whatever. Oh god, I forgot how much of this level there was before that part. Okay, so even though the Faceball 2000 thing seems like... Is it a troll video? It seems boring. Like, that's... Wow, 16 players, that's crazy. But no, what is it? What's going on? It's real. It's actually pretty interesting. The 16-player mode is hidden. You need a custom special link cable set up to use it. Okay. Watch the video. It's retro nerd slop. Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty of watching a lot of that stuff. That's really good turn off your brain shit. And just, like... It's what I like to call napcore. We're just calling everything slop now, huh? Oh yeah, no, this is Croc slop. It's really cool. Really cool. If you're tabbed out, now's a good time to watch. Never mind. No, you can continue tabbing out. I just completed it. The world's shittiest hitbox. It hit me there. Probably not the last ball either. Oh, I hope it is. I don't want to see that shit again. The fuck is this? I'm not damaging them. They just spin. Really, dog? Oh, that's how you get him. Okay. Vinny, the buttons. Yeah, but this Muppet will fucking kill me. Its legs are glitching. What am I supposed to do with this guy? The buttons open the gates. Oh, the gape. Someone says, how do people IRL react when you say shit like that? I don't usually. That's coming from a chat member named Inner Microclit. Yeah, I don't usually say stuff like that. They just said that's not my fucking name. It's not. It's really not. It's close. That's funny. It is now. No, it's not now. But you do get one free name change on Twitch per, what, year? Every 6 months. Okay, that's an unrelated piece of information. Yeah, I don't really I don't really say outlandish shit too much in the real life. It's just when I'm, you know, streaming. When I'm streaming, it's funny. It's easier, you know, because it just I'm streaming and people are unhinged and it's funny. What's your opinion on the music in this game? Some of it is pretty good. Some of it is better than pretty good, and some of it is there. The Mr. Roger bit was real funny. That's not real life. I said that on a stream. That was a stream. You said that in a call full of real people. Yes, but that wasn't like, I'm not at like a bank talking to a bank teller and I'm like, hey, do you want to know about Mr. Roger? That's cool. Is there another chance of a tabletop sim thing with your friends or mods? We just did Joey's Castle. Like last week. Please invite the Swiss girl again. She was flabbergasted the entire time. I believe she was Swedish, but calling her the Swiss girl is very funny. I would listen. Joey's Castle is just a shit post in game form. It's fun, just to fuck around and see what kind of nonsense is going to happen. So, I'm gonna, you know, I'll probably end up playing that again at some point in the future. Love these characters. But that is a game with barely discernible rules, and Joel doesn't even care anyway. The rules are just whatever Joel feels like at the time. It's meticulously competitively balanced. What are you talking about? Okay, right. But what I would like to do in the future, if I'm going to play Tabletop Sim, I would like to play some of the games like Boss Monster or the Binding of Isaac game, which is not the best, but it's pretty good. I actually have a physical version of that, too. I like Four Souls. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I think I would play that with friends. But I just remember the game itself taking forever. I don't know if there's a way to, like, fuck around with that. What about D&D? I've never played D&D or Warhammer. I don't have the patience for that. I really, really don't. Tabletop in that way is just not for me. I'm sorry. Snake Oil? Snake Oil was very good, yeah. I also like a board game or a card game that takes an hour, 2 hours at most. And I could just, like, you know, set up the cards, the board, play for an hour to 2 hours, and then we're good. And then we can play another game later. Dokapon Kingdom. Literal opposite game, but yeah. But, you know, I played Wingspan. That was fun. That was also the Switch version. And I weirdly enjoyed playing that. And then, like, I have some card games and board games that I've never played. Because I had a phase where I was gonna, like, you know, play them, and then that didn't happen. You should definitely play Dokapon with friends sometimes. It's fun. I played Dokapon on the Wii years ago, and there was no end in sight. Hours and hours and hours of the same shit. I know they did like a Switch remake of Dokapon, but I really, the concept is so cool, but if there's a game mode where you can do like an hour-long session, like a Mario Party length thing, that would be way better. There is. Oh, okay, that's cool. I still haven't finished seeing all the stuff there is in Mario Party Jamboree. So that would be fun. Another Mario Party Jamboree night. I don't know when, but you know what's we've been doing since the Horsemen have been playing games more. My multiplayer, I can really only kind of do one multiplayer stream a week. If it's more than that, it starts to get a little weird, because I like playing, it's not even Social Battery, I just like streaming alone so much. So I'm hoping one day, I mean, you know, Lucy did the last Mario Party Jamboree session. And I was like, maybe we could do something again, see what Charlie Slimesicle's up to. You know, whoever else could be, you know, like someone like Criken, Imakuni, whoever. Ray. Oh yeah, Ray would be fun. Anyone, really. I mean, it's just a good time. But it's hard to organize these things. Like, life happens, shit goes down. And then, when you have people across the fucking world, it's hard to find a good time. Oh, the game is getting wacky. Alright, I see. Wait, is this the whole fucking thing? Oh. Have you played Fortune Street? It's like Monopoly, but with stocks. I'm aware of it. I'm aware of it. It was on a Nintendo console. I remember seeing it in the store, but yeah, it wasn't something that I decided to buy. Is that a thick M&M? First stocks, now inflation. Oh yeah, seriously. Oh! Oh! It's wacky. Vinny, why did you voice act in this game and not tell us? I was 10 years old when I got the call. They said, "Hey kid, we saw you play your Zelda game." And when you died to that enemy and made that really weird noise, we knew you were our guy. You could be the next McSwoley Bulkin. What the fuck is this fight? Okay. So I just said pure Gorm. That would be the name of my platformer if I made one. Pure Gorm. I mean, all of the enemies in this are fucking, like, massively lacking in Gorm. When does your secret penis costume arrive? I didn't order it. Yet. There's gonna be people very confused by that sentence. Why the early streams as of late? Are you trying a new stream time? Well, when the band gets together to practice, people are getting out of work, and I have the choice of just not streaming at all and doing practice at, like, you know, in the evening, or I can stream early and then do my practice later. Man, gets asked a lot. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's confusing if I'm used to streaming. People are used to me streaming at a certain time for years. And then here I am early twice a week. Like I said, if it was up to me, I would just stick to my usual time because that's when people know to find me. And that's, you know, it's established. But, you know, gotta work around a band full of people that are not streamers. I mean, even when Mike was doing stuff, and it was really tough for him. Because not only was his health fucked up, but it was cutting into his streaming, and then he would, like, go home from a practice feeling, like, not good. From the drumming, like he'd feel all fucked up, and then he would just not be able to stream that whole day. You know, it was an inconvenient thing. And then, like, it is physical. And being a drummer is physical. Phil Collins is, like, really fucked up right now, and he's said in interviews that it's partially because of the way he sat at the drums. And it's really sad, honestly. Shit! Didn't Joey Jordison basically paralyze himself? I don't know. I haven't heard that. That's the Slipknot guy, right? Drumming, I'm not a drummer. It's a physical thing. It takes effort. And there are ways to drum that are healthier, that are good to learn young, from what I understand. Like good drumming habits. And then sometimes your physiology just does not fucking agree with you. And then, you know, it's got to be a thing that's really, like, you're really passionate about as well. Like, if you're going to do that into your 40s, you really got to love doing it. And you got to be, like, invested in it. It takes effort. I mean, Yeah, I mean, it's a vocation. Music is a vocation. I bet a lot of it has to do with how much money you make doing it. Yeah, that, I mean, not for everyone, but that is a thing in general for musicians, especially by the time you hit your 30s. I've only lost money from Redvox. To this day, I've only lost money. But I can do that because of this. So but that's the vocation thing. I love playing music. I love making it. It's important for my mental health, blah, 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 yada fucking yada, whatever you want to hear, but it's true. So I don't mind. Like the show we're playing, I might make enough to pay for parking and gas. The one on Friday. And it's the same for everyone, because I have to pay the opener, I have to pay the guys, and I'm happy to do so. I'm not, like, doing this to make a buck. As long as it pays for, like I said, as long as it pays for parking and gas, I'm happy. Maybe dinner? If you wanted to monetize Redvox more, could you? I think there are ways to do it, but all of them feel gross. So we just kind of once in a while have some new merch. And when you have a like, yeah, I mean you could, and then you lose a lot from that too. Like, okay, you have music basically free, as it should be. It's available for everyone. And overcharging for music at this point in time is like a death knell for an artist. So there's really, I don't think there's any need. I just have to accept that it's not a profitable thing, and I'm okay with that. As long as I can afford it, and I can. It did pay for itself until the company I was using, SCP, went bankrupt from making a bunch of poor decisions. And then I lost a ton of money, and that was like... anything that was evened out then ended up getting kind of fucked. I mean, the name SCP. Yeah. How did it feel when you saw your music materialized on vinyl for the first time? It was cool as fuck. It's still cool. Not as much, but it was really cool, yeah. I mean, that was kind of like... I mean, even CD, just getting CDs made the first time was pretty cool. Didn't you feel the same for the Vinesauce DVDs? Imagine that, a Vinesauce DVD. 10 hours of your favorite moments from the stream. And that's like not even enough to cover 0.01% of my streaming. The Grey Leno discs. I unironically considered selling a Grey Leno Blu-ray. Oh god, oh god. World's first negative sales? Yeah. World's second. I mean, I'm doing okay. Luckily, luckily I'm not exactly, paying for the band stuff and making sure it's worth it. That, like, for the time of these guys who, especially, the people in this band are even better than I am as a musician. I just so happen to be okay at a couple different things, and I love writing songs, and that's paid off for me, but it's, I can do that, so I'm good. But what I want to do is, for Vinesauce merch, I do want to do just weird merch. Like, yeah, we've done shirts, we've done the usual shit, but as time goes on, I want to, like, just see what kind of bizarre shit. That's why, like, that merch thread that we posted was helpful. There's other stuff that I have some ideas about that are just going to be, like, really, really just out of the ordinary. Yeah, secret penis costumes. Definitely, yeah. Garden kit, grow your own vines. Like, not even the worst idea, but I don't think vines are easy to grow, so never mind. But the other thing is, too, finding a balance between Redvox and Vinesauce merch. I don't want to, like, it's also a lot of work. Like, I find myself lately, and this is kind of, people that know me know this to be true, but I'm, like, spinning, like, 10 plates right now. And believe it or not, these streams have been a really good way for me to just relax for a little while and just chill. But I feel like I'm just juggling a lot of stuff. And with merch stuff, I'm still involved. Then there's finishing up the album. Then there's studio-related stuff. There's, like, the show, the live show. There's Sunday stream stuff. There's, there's, like, life things, family things. It's, like, all... I would rather be busy. Honestly, I'm happy being busy to a large degree. And everything ramped up at, like, a reasonable pace in my life, but I find myself having way less time than I ever have. And I don't say that necessarily for sympathy, I'm just kind of explaining. But when it comes to merch, too, I found that you do have to be kind of involved. You can't just, say, here, do this thing, and then it comes out like shit. Luckily for the Vinesauce cards, though, Retro Stu was able to handle a good chunk of that, so I appreciate that. I was definitely involved. I had my input, but he was really good at, like, he knew when something was, like, worth my attention. And then he knew, like, the other shit that I didn't have to deal with, so that's good. But chat, tomorrow evening, Card Sauce. The first look at the Vinesauce cards. They're, like, almost the 100% finished version, too. They're really, really close. All the bonus items look really good. These are physical cards. Yeah. You'll see tomorrow. So I'm going to show those. I also have probably, this is going to sound crazy, since the last time I did Card Sauce, I have the most amount of stuff I've ever had for this segment. And some of it is really fucking, like, unhinged. Okay, guess we're not going up there. I don't know, I mean, people send me stuff. I found a couple places. I found a game store that sold, like, old shitty card packs from the 80s. And then I found another store that sold them even cheaper. A ton of blind boxes that I found that people sent me. I mean, just, someone sent me Hello Kitty shit to open. I mean, there's too much. What about V cards? None of those. Did you get Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering? I have a couple pre-ordered. But those aren't out until June, I believe. Oh, God. Wow. Good thing I have those extra lives. This is why Mario does rhythm in, like, the Galaxy games. For this kind of shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this seems miserable. I can't even imagine this with the tank controls. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Someone said, I don't know how I completed this game as a child. I say that about a lot of games. In this case, I didn't have this game as a kid, but I also would not know how people did this. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. That's so fucking unpredictable. It's predictable, but it's just, it feels unpredictable. Everything is first cycle dependent, and it's not so bad. I hope. If that's the case, I really hope. One. This would be a painful death. Fucked up the cycle. Okay, I hope it gives me a little breathing room. Just a little breathing room. Come on, little breathing room. We could all use some breathing room. Please! Please! Okay. You really do have to kind of one-cycle everything, like I said. It makes life a little easier. Oh boy. Oh! Are there extra lives here? I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Baron Dante, Funky Inferno. This is it. I think this is the final boss. My favorite obstacle. Yep. Yep. Yepers. Yummers. Okay, Baron Dante. Okay, maybe not. Got like a kind of a Gray Leno jaw going on here. Don't really know what I have to do. Oh. It would be amazing if this next hit was the end of the game, like it just killed him. Oh no, there's another form. Yep, that's definitely a boss battle, alright. When you consider this was one of the first 3D platformers, it's a little more understandable. Sure, there's no sound effects. Well, there's some. Never mind. No, there's no sound effects. Croc 2 is so much better. If this game does well, they're gonna make Croc 2, I think. Smell the glove. Spam.
You have failed to rescue 150 of my brethren. Go back and try again, dipshit.
Wow. Now he's clapping. Croc, The Legend of Gobbos. Published by Argonaut Games. Yeah, what's my review? You want my review of Croc? It's a crock of shit! No, it's a cute platformer. If you grew up with it, you're gonna end up enjoying it because it plays better. If you're like me and you've played a million platformers since, and you didn't grow up with it, yeah, it's a little rough. Because it's very, very, very faithful. To the point where there's no hit animations, no death animations, and no sound effects when the final boss crashes into a wall. It's a very, like, basic, early 3D platformer. One of the first. And if you put it in that time frame, yeah, it's not bad. It is actually fun. Some of the levels are, like, I would say a nightmare. And I think farming lives is actually mandatory. Like, genuinely mandatory for some of these levels. And if I had been doing that, it would have gone a little smoother. No other game lets you rock out with your croc out. But yeah, there's some problems. There's some like jumping issues that I had with like landing on platforms. It could have been a me problem, but some of them were very, very frustrating. There's the hitboxes on that giant spiky ball. There were just some levels that felt like really annoying. But then there were a lot of levels that were actually fun, especially to get the 100% on. So, I mean, and that's from the perspective of someone who is in 2025 and didn't grow up with the game. I liked it. It's okay. It's only 4 hours if you just want to get through it. So, no regrets. No regrets. Check the Crocpedia. Completion 69%. And yeah, I didn't do all the stuff. Like, if you really, really want... When... Who was in... Oh yeah, this guy. He was in chat. Scott Butler. Yeah. I might have... You know, he might have left. Possible. Because I said, like, suck my croc or something. Wait, Living Tombstone? Really? What did he do? Huh. I don't know if he contributed some Croc music. Check menus for his music. Oh, that's cool. I do like Croc just as a design. I really like him as a little fella. I feel like there's more they could do with him. Very rare. Is it Croc pre-backpack? Remaster remixes. Oh, there you go. Yep, that's Living Tombstone, all right. Sounds good. Inverse phase. Okay. Cool. Here's the actual CD. They just give you the whole... Don't these rough. They just give you the whole CD. Work in Progress soundtrack. It's cool that you get all this bonus stuff. You can hear some stuff that wasn't even finished. The epic series of the TV series Bible? Fox explored developing a Croc animated TV show. Writer Flint Dilley, Transformers G.I. Joe was commissioned. Flint and Dilley was commissioned to create a series Bible, which expanded the world of Croc by providing backstory of the primary characters. That's actually kind of fucking interesting. Wow, if you're a Croc fan, everything you want is here. What could be good or fun about this show? The first thing that comes to mind that it's fun is the gleeful giggling of the Dantinis as they swirl towards Croc. These guys are stupid, like orcs in fiction. Ghastly stupid and juvenile. Wow, this is like kind of nuts that this is all here. Croc in Japan. It's commercial chaos. Someone definitely has that costume still. Croc. Sold. Marketing art. Greg Winter's art. That's cool. Croc merchandise. Very curious about this. The Croc Letterman jacket was created as a gift for Argonaut and Fox Interactive team members, as well as a few VIPs and lucky competition winners. Fuck, I want one of those. Croc plush was created as a promotional item, is highly sought after by collectors. That's cool. The Croc backpacks were created for promotional giveaways, also gift with purchase items for certain retailers in various markets. The brown backpack was a competition prize and is extremely rare, with only 40 believed to have been manufactured. Wow. Croc CD wallet. Man, that is so 90s, it hurts. Croc beanie. Basic t-shirts for trade shows. Cotton fabric block which expands into a t-shirt when submersed in water. I've seen these before. Are these even good shirts? Like, stuff like this? Do they end up just being like fucking... They just destroy? I can't even imagine these things lasting like a year. They're actually just regular shirts, but they're paper thin. The small wooden crate contained the ticket for the Croc launch party at the 1997 ECTS European Computer Trade Show. Although a good number of the crystals were kept by members of the development and publisher team, very few of the wooden crates are known to have survived. That's cool. Possession of the crystal inside the crate granted entry to the party of the Croctail Lounge at the London Olympia Exhibition Centre. The Croctail Lounge. 4-foot-tall plush croc was created as a unique competition prize giveaway. Disposable croc cups for Croctail Lounge. Very few have survived. They sound like some kind of rare species. Croc used to be a lost media gold mine. It looks like it. This is like probably the most interesting part of this remaster is just the amount of look at this. We even got like magazine reviews. Virtual Springfield on the same page, by the way. I played this. I fucking remember this ad. This was in a lot of the magazines I had. I was subscribed to like three or four. I don't know, maybe 3 game magazines at this time. So there's no way I haven't seen this ad. Game Informer, Star Fox 64. Oh wow, Croc got a front page. Dracula X, Wild Arms, Crash 2, Gex 2, Blasto. Huh. The Games Machine. They got a big fucking front page on that one. How did Croc find his competition? Like Lara Croft, Croc has more moves than you can shake a stick at. Really though? He can ground pound and he can shake his tail. That's it. Move over Mario and cruise by Crash. Croc rocks. Alright, GamePro. Move over Mario. Come on. Was this one? Croc is looking to be one of the best 3D platform games of the year. Sure, for its time. Also, look at this bootleg Mario hat. We just discovered... Is that N? Nario? Who is this fucking guy? That's funny. Oh, man. That's really, really good. Yeah, this was, and there's, like, the interviews seem interesting. Use these step-by-step instructions to crochet your very own Croc plush. Dog. Really? Do it, Vinny. Yeah, sure. This would take me a year, and I would still fuck it up. I'm just going kind of quick here, but I guess maybe someone is going to screenshot these. I don't know. Enjoy. So yeah, I mean, you could read about the TV series. There's the interviews. There's some stuff I haven't even seen here. Game design document. Again, this is the kind of game preservation I like. Just everything available. Just throw it in the thing. I'm surprised they saved this. Oh, you know, that doesn't really surprise me. Never mind. Someone probably knew. Just take it home. Development team explored a lot of ideas for Croc, not all of which made it into the final game. Buried in the game's source code and assets are long-forgotten test maps, unfinished levels, like this unused layout for one of the desert island spooky challenge rooms. This song's gonna be stuck in my head for a week. The boulder looked good on paper, but ended up getting cut. We suppose this is one of those Rolling Stone... This is one Rolling Stone that gave testers no satisfaction as they were left screaming, "Gimme shelter." I was expecting a Indiana Jones pun, but okay, Rolling Stones... That checks out. As cool as they look, these levels may have drifted too far from the game's core platforming experience. Oh man, they almost had a Mario 64 slide in Croc. I don't know, this seems fine. Or perhaps the team ended up getting cold feet. Either way, this was one idea they let slide. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, for as bare bones a remaster as this is, like I said, you have upscaled textures if you want them. You've got some better polygon counts, better controls, better resolution, frame rates. All the extras actually are incredible, and it makes me sad that more remasters don't have that level of historical presentation, like where you can just go through everything. So, you know, I mean, someone said, honestly, that's all I want for a remaster 90% of the time. I agree. I mean, listen, there's a difference between remakes and remasters, and you have different options if you're going to approach it, different budget levels, and you don't know how well a Croc game in 2025 is going to sell. So doing like Final Fantasy VII Remake with Croc is not a smart move, probably, but do I think they could have added a hit sound to when you, like, splatted an enemy? Yeah, I do. Or, like, when the boss crashed into a wall? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it could have sounded like this. You know, like, watch. Right? So you attack an enemy, and it goes... Shit, I had the perfect opportunity just a moment ago. Alright, never mind. And yeah, as a game itself, it's a completely acceptable early PS platformer, and it was fun to play for a couple hours. So yeah, I'm a Croc fan. I'm curious about Croc 2, and if they ever end up doing more Croc in the future, I wonder if maybe it would be even better. All right, chat. I'm gonna go. Good night. Goodbye. I'll be around tomorrow in the evening with card sauce. We'll do the Vinesauce cards, and I have some other really, really weird cards and blind boxes. It should be a good one. So stop by around 8:39, whenever, Eastern, and yeah, it'll be fun. Good night. Goodbye. Take care, chat, and thank you so much for the continued support and viewership. Later.
The drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your...
I won't forget you, buddy.